Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Ark the Lad 2. Let's load this up. So, I have done, I did a little bit of grinding actually. I didn't really need to, but I just wanted to do some grinding. I just went to like a nearby field and did some battles. Just to kind of balance everyone out a bit. So, my levels are going to look a little different. Not too different. I got Poco up a few levels. Tosh I didn't really touch because Tosh is broken. I got Iga up a few levels, Gogan as well. Elk is 48. I feel like I'm just always going to use Elk on my team. Elk is going to probably stay on my team as long as the game's like, hey, you can't use Elk. But other than that, I'm pretty sure I'm always going to use Elk because I love Elk. And, he's great, basically. Like, I use characters I like. Liza, also probably going to mostly use Liza as a healer. I'll bring in Shantae every now and then. But, I got Liza up a lot because I wanted to make sure I use her a lot. Didn't really level up Shu much. You're level 50 already, so I didn't even touch Sonya. And Gruga, I didn't really touch as well. But, I'm not promising I'm going to use everyone. That depends on the game. That depends on how the level balancing of this game is, if I will use everyone. But I will try my best. I'm going to have, like, probably, like, a few characters that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to focus on these. But anyway, last we left off, I think we were in the middle of a job. I have to go check. Or did we do that job? I do not remember. I don't remember if we did the job already. My grandma's getting it, but she can't yet because in her data she's only getting first shot. Ah, I see. Yeah, I've been vaccinated for a few months already. I'm getting my booster today. So, by the way, YouTube, today is going to be a 3-hour stream most likely because I'm getting a booster shot. So, I do not have time for the 4 hours. Also, I have dinner plans after my booster shot. I have dinner plans, so that's why I was kind of in a rough spot. If I didn't have the booster shot, I would probably be playing Horizon right now. But because of that, I am not. But it's cool. We'll do Horizon tomorrow and Thursday. Horizon I will always do 2 times a week because I have to make sure I finish that game. Like, that's my priority right now. Okay, we're doing this one? I think we just have to wait for. This is the one we're doing. Oh, that's right. We have to go to the field, don't we? We have to, like, we're helping this guy. We're playing matchmaker or something. We have to go to this field. I don't remember where it was, though. Maybe in the end they'll tell me. But yeah, Horizon will be Tuesday and Thursday for everyone watching on Twitch. Berseria is probably going to be Wednesday and Friday. I might actually stream this weekend, despite never streaming on weekends, because my weekend is open. Maybe I will. I'm not promising that. Yeah, on Flots. Alright. Let's go do that really quick. Because my priority right now, honestly, as much as I love this game isn't really my priority. I really want to try and finish Berseria this month. So, that's pretty high on my list, priority list. As well as just getting Horizon done before the sequel. So, I'm going to play this game every now and then, but my hard focus is on Berseria and Horizon just to get both of those done as soon as possible. Specifically Berseria, because Berseria, I'm like basically 50 hours in. I should be almost done with that game, actually. We might finish the main show. Ooh, Wanted Monster. It seems as if foolish humans have come seeking treasure once again. How ironic that I shall take their most precious treasure instead. Okay. This is probably part of the job. Okay, Elk, Liza. These two are going to be like, I will 100% of the time use Elk. You can count on that. Unless the game's like, you can't use Elk. Liza, I'm going to say I'm like 90% going to use her. Let's also get Gogan here. I'm also not going to touch Ark because he's already level 60. I'll be touching him later, probably. Give me Iga as well, and give me Shu. That works. But yeah, Berseria. I could probably get Berseria's main story done. This week, maybe? Probably? We'll have to see how that pans out. You guys are 48, which isn't super scary. But, yeah, I could probably get Berseria's main story done this week, maybe. And then I think the post-game's only going to take, like, 1 or 2 streams. So, theoretically, maybe next week, Berseria could be done. That'd be great. But we'll have to see how that pans out. Alright, let's keep Gogen right here. Yeah, double Earthquake, you guys. What game will replace Berseria? Well, if you've been on my channel for a while now, I'm playing Tales of Final Fantasy, so we're gonna do a Final Fantasy game, obviously. Which one? I don't know, probably 6. I think FF6 is the one I decided on, I'm not sure. Or 10-2, either one. I decided on one of those two. I don't remember which one I said I'd do, but one of those two was going to be replacing Berseria. Now, do the other thing. Slam enemy ground. I remember this attack from Arc the Lab 1. I did say FF6? That sounds right. I think I said FF6 because I didn't say I want to break from 10-2, but I think I said I wanted to do FF6 because I think I said 10-2 would be the one after FF6. I could be wrong though. I think because I wanted to play FF6 again. I think we did have this discussion. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. We had this conversation during... I was fighting Dark Anima. We had this talk. I think I had chat... Didn't I have chat vote? I think I had chat vote, and most people said FF6. So... because of that... Because I don't care personally. I have to get all the Final Fantasies anyway. I have to get all the... Well, I say every Final Fantasy. Don't expect FF15. I'm not doing the 15. I will not be doing FF15. Because I don't like that game. I confirmed it. But every other Final Fantasy mainline I'll get done. I haven't played the 13s, but, what was I saying? But yeah, no, I think I had chat vote, and they mostly said FF6. Either way, even if that isn't how it worked, I think FF6 is the one I want to do first, because I haven't played it in a minute. I have not played FF6 in a hot minute. I played 10-2 dozens of times. I think I only played FF6 the one time, which makes me want to do 6 more. They're all going to be in my arsenal eventually, except 15. Yeah, give Shu the kill, that's fine. Oh, spawn defeated, nice. Receive the jewelry. Oh, that's for the job. FF10-2 is pretty long to complete. Yeah, it is really long. FF10-2 is like short if you don't go for 100%. The main story objectives. FF10-2, 70, like 80% of the game is side quests or optional content. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna want to 100% because that's the best way to play the game. My goodness. They just killed my healer. I mean, that's fine, but, you know, thank goodness there's no permadeath here. High speed kick. What was I saying? But yeah, 10-2 is like, most of it is optional stuff, which, if you just do the main story of 10-2, you will not like the game enough. You really have to, you don't have to, obviously, you can't. No one can force you to do something, but you will not respect 10-2 much if you skip all the side quests. If you just go through the main story, I guarantee you'll be disappointed. You will be disappointed. I know I would. If it was just the main story, the side quest and the optional stuff, which I feel like some of it should be mandatory, is some of the best parts of FF10-2. Plus, 100%ing it gives me a headache. Because there's so many, like, little stuff. That's the only problem I have with 10-2. It's really hard to 100% because there's so many little things you can miss. Something like finding the Moogle in the very beginning of the game. I hate that. You know, I still love 10-2, but there are little things about it that annoy me. I'll do 10-2 though. I think 10-2 is going to be the next one I do after FF6. So after the next Tales game, which I think the next Tales game is going to be one I haven't played. Because I've been replaying. I've been doing the Tales games I played, but haven't been on the channel. Like I did Xillia. I did Grace's Redux first. Then I did Symphonia. Then I did Xillia. I think. And then I did Vesperia. Then I did... Arise came out, I think. And I did Berseria now, so... I think the next Tales game after FF6 is going to be one I haven't played, just because I have to start knocking the ones I haven't played, which the only ones I haven't played that are localized are Hearts R and Legendia, and a Destiny Director's Cut, which is translated. Also, I have a lot of money, as you can tell, because I grinded. I was just bored one night, and I'm like, you know what, just get a few levels in Arc the Lad 2. I don't need to, probably, but just do it. Can't harm. Plus, there are so many characters, so I might as well. It's hard to 100%. Did my best. Only got 80%. Yeah, there is something you could do with 10-2. I think I did, when I did the YouTube playthrough before, because I played 10-2 on the channel, but that was way back when, I got like 93%. However, in 10-2, you can actually, if you do NG+, you can carry over your percentages, and it makes it easier to 100%. 100%ing on the first playthrough is really difficult. It's really difficult to 100% on the first playthrough because you have to do every little nitty-gritty thing, and there are so many nitty-gritty things that are really hard to find. Even with a guide, it could be really hard to find everything. But, you know, it's very, like, very specific in how you do it. But in NG+, you can carry over your percentages. Your percentage carries over, and there's a part of the game where you give the sphere to either the Youth League or New Yevon. If you gave it to the Youth League, for example, then you can just do a second playthrough, give it to New Yevon, you'll get some new cutscenes, and that'll get you to 100%, or vice versa. Point is, you could transfer over percentages, and you don't have to do everything again. It'll keep your percentage, and I think it'll stack with new stuff you do, so... 100%ing on an NG Plus is a lot easier, but a first playthrough is a little more difficult. I say a little more difficult. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's not possible to 100% with one of the sides. I feel like, I don't know if I'm right. I think it's the Youth League? No, it's New Yevon. With New Yevon, I think it's impossible to get 100%. I think you have to pick the Youth League on the first playthrough if you want to 100% it. I could be wrong, though. You got the jewelry, I'm so happy. Now I can show her parents that I'm worthy. Good luck with that, dude. So much talking. Not even about the game, just about 10-2. My first playthrough was completely blind. I don't remember how percent I did, but it's pretty dang low. Yeah, if you play blind, you're gonna get like 50 to 70%. You're not gonna... You really... If you want to 100% that game, you need a guide. It's like Valkyrie Profile, where you need a guide. You cannot 100%. You're going to get a very low percent if you just play blind. Which, it sucks, because I don't like to play games for the first time when blind. Like, I don't like to play games the first time with a guide. I love using guides when it's like second playthrough and over. But my first playthroughs, I don't like to use a guide, so it does kind of suck in that respect. Can't believe I hold the actual jewelry the monster had. This is the man I wish to spend the rest of my life with. Oh, okay. People do the craziest things. I think impossible to 100% in the first playthrough even with guide. No. It's possible. You have to pick a certain side. With one side, it's impossible. With the other, no, I'm fairly certain it's possible. But it's hard because you have to do every little nitty-gritty thing. And there are little things that count as like 0.1% and stuff. I don't think I've ever 100%ed without a guide, but I know it's possible. You just have to, like, for example, there's little things you have to do. Like, in the beginning of the game, you have to, like, you could find Yuna in her Moogle outfit. I'm at 100k, my goodness. Getting money in this game is so easy. We're gonna hold off on this because I think you have to. Let's just move on to story. But, no, like, for example, in the beginning of the game, when you're playing as Riku... You have to find Yuna in a Moogle outfit, and she heals you. If you don't do that, you just lost 100%. So there are so many little things like that, which, by the way, I don't like. I hate it. It's probably one of the reasons I'm like, this is probably why I can't choose a definitive game if I like 10 or 10-2 more. While FF10-2 is more fun to play because it's got better gameplay, IMO, and the mission structure is really neat, it has a lot of stupid things that stop you from 100%ing, and the game isn't even that, like, you will not get the full experience, and some of the best moments in 10-2 are locked behind 100% completion, which is really, really lame. Den of Woes, a completely optional area. You have to get every single Crimson Sphere in the game, and that is really hard to do because they are missable. And the game is very specific in how you do it, so if you are not careful or you don't use a guide, you will not appreciate 10-2 for the game it is. That's the thing that sucks. Like, when I tell people, oh, 10-2 is amazing, it's really hard to appreciate it if you don't even go for some of the missables, like the Den of Woes, or just getting the true ending or whatever, so but yeah. But yeah, it's a good game. It's just like, if you play blind, you're not going to get the full experience, which sucks because most people don't want to use a guide. I know I would want to use a guide for my first playthrough. But, I don't know. Yeah, that's how I feel about 10-2. I still love it, but it's got problems. It's not perfect. Best gripe it for me is Dress Sphere. Dress Spheres are amazing. I love the Dress Sphere system. It's basically a job system, and I love the job system. The garment grids and Dress Spheres were amazing. Not to dent on the sphere grid in FF10, but they were great in 10-2. They served their purpose really well. I think this is where we're supposed to go for the story. I could be wrong. Did I heal? I was too busy talking about 10-2. Wait, is this where I have to be? Don't even know. We'll just do the battle and see. But the enemies are hitting hard, so I have to be careful not to let Liza, like, right in front of another enemy. That's gonna be my goal from now on. Basically, we gotta play smarter. Because if not, then it's gonna be very... 3 damage? Oh, at least I get to hit both of these losers. I missed on that first one, I'm mad. Oh, this is perfect for me, actually. High speed kick. Oh, look at this. You can't even see Gogan on the screen. I love it. Get shocked. These losers are at fault for doing this. Oh, how much I just want to Earthquake with Liza, but I don't want to give Liza all the XP. You dodged again? Come on, dude. Now I'm going to have Liza heal. These guys are doing a lot of damage. I should still give a lot of XP. I like the song even if it sounds silly to like, since like it so much I cry for the song. Which song? There's a couple of songs in 10-2. Are you talking about Real Emotion or 1,000 Words? 1,000 Words is supposed to be sad. Like, I like it too. It's a sad song, but that's the purpose. It's supposed to be sad. Goodbye. Dude, Tosh is just overkill. Tosh's levels just don't matter. It doesn't matter what level Tosh is. Like, he could kill anything no matter what. So I'm starting to think that magic is broken in this game. Thousand Words. Yeah, I figured you were talking about 1,000 Words. Who would cry to Real Emotion? Like, Real Emotion's impossible to cry on. It's jammy. Yeah, thanks. I wouldn't know. I played FF10 before. I'm probably in the minority, but I like Real Emotion. It's not amazing, but it's good. Alright, that's apparently not where I have to go. Oh wait, we go to Amadar Temple. No, we did that already. Okay, I know. We did Noyam Plain already. This is what I get for not playing the game in like 4 days. We did the Noyam Plain. We have to go to the temple. I remember. We're recovering the scripture. It's all coming back to me. Also, I have a lot of money.